Hi, Gil from Testing Gil here. Remember waterfall? We used to be afraid of it. Now we just call it a sprint. Smaller scale, same problems. Especially when it comes to translating requirements into a test plan. Waterfall was based on a lie. We thought that if we did all the prep work in advance, we'd know everything up front. Obviously, this never works. We only produce working software through the magic of something we call learning. And learning requires iteration. Which brings us to today's topic. Test planning is never a one-shot. Just like requirement specification never was. You never figure out everything in advance. So, you need to iterate. In good old-fashioned test planning, you'd have an idea of what a result would look like. However, if you have an AI feature, results are indeterministic, as we keep learning and relearning. That means that we start with something to test, we run it, we look at the result, and decide if it's good enough. And if not, we iterate. It sounds a bit like painting the target around the arrow, which it really is. Here's an example. My exemplary API analysis agent. Give it an API and it will give you a test plan for it. A good one if you're lucky. We want our resulting test plan to have both happy and unhappy test cases. We also want some edge cases there, and all this makes up an acceptable result. This is a golden dataset, our ideal example. If the result plan will look like this, we're golden. And we are. At least until we, or the customer, decides that we need also to have some security checks in there. Okay, so that's an iteration. And then we learn that there's something called a prompt injection. And we need to defend against pirate joke attacks. There's always something that we don't expect. Why is that? Well, it's because we're human, and we learn as we go. But what about our new friend, the Genie assistant? It knows everything. Well, I've got some bad news. You can't escape the iteration. First of all, the Genie doesn't know everything. And don't ask it if it knows everything, we know what the answer will be. But more importantly, we are still limited by what you ask it to do. The hot potato is back in your hand. It's okay, it's natural. You can't expect it to work differently. But you can make the most of it by joining me on my webinar, Modern API Testing Planning. It's going to be on April 15th, and it's the first iteration of a webinar series of, well, you get it. I'm going to talk about how to make API test planning effective in our AI-infested era. What can go wrong? Join me and find out. Details below. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like, subscribe, share it, and watch other videos on this channel. Until next time, bye-bye.